and how to get to him.
And that's exactly what happened there. He didn't have any sort of mobility, didn't have a launch pad, didn't have a rift to go. And he made himself into that half in, half out. And that's crucial because now you look for the opportunities. This is where you're going to be able to look for the impact eliminations, and that's going to be one possibly from Wakey. Let's see what spoils he gets. Nothing yet in terms of mobility, but he does have that rift to go as well. So he's okay.
And this is what, like, the flow can change so quickly. So seeing that number is super important.
All of a sudden, chaos ensues. But it's also the point in the game where the most point density in terms of the format.
Faster than anybody else, build up a little tower, potentially you take the ultimate high ground. You have so many players rotating in from above.
Yep.
It's almost like a shooting gallery. So like you're saying, the point density is so high right now, you're going to see a lot of shift in scoring.
This is the moment that everybody wants to take high ground in solos, and it's going to be Wakey onto Hippich to take it as well. The high ground now, you talked about it. Look at his materials. He's going to be able to stay up here as long as he wants. Killjoy, can he get him? No, just knocks him down to about 30 HP there.
Quite a bit of damage. So in this situation, I mean, he could potentially apply pressure, but you have to realize as soon as he does, he's giving up ultimate high ground potentially from players like the ones right in front of him.
Yep.
So missing that elimination, gets a shot on Ben there.
Yeah, and this is one of those moments that it's another point in time where everybody's like, okay, I can actually go for high ground. Nice shot there onto Creed's Wakey. At 7 now onto Ben. Are you kidding me?
6 eliminations, 22 points total now. A big game already. Compact SMG from above. Just trying to spray down those bullets. Puts the trap down.
No way.
Catches Ollie with the pump and goes for the second one here. 23 points total now. Still sitting 100. He's waiting.
Holding with the boogie bomb. Just barely. Does he get him? Yes, actually, Storky was in that boogie. He's going to try to chase him down, but he actually lands in the tree. He's going to go all the way down to low ground now. Wakey, this is so good. Nobody can see that the tree is in the way, or nobody can see that he's on high ground except these players right here. He's going to be able to find another one. 70 limbs right now. But that's not going to last for long as this continues to move. We do have only a short time till it fully closes. Wakey all the way going to the Storky now. And it's a hole, they all fall to low ground. Unfortunately, Lagani Gas does take out Sunny. That's a huge elim. He gets the siphon as well from that Wakey. Now, pushing his way down. It's all tempo. He's trying to get over towards it. Lagani Gas, just one layer above him. He's staying inside the zone now, but Wakey is on a disadvantage. He's going to try to break through. Is he going to get the shotgun shot? Yes! Takes out Lagani Gas at the last second there. If he took one more tick of Storm, he would have gone out.
And try and take shots as Majestic was out in the storm. Very intelligent. You know at that moment, the visibility back in isn't necessarily the best. Majestic was able to defend against it, going for the replace there. You saw the heavy snipe and went for the build, didn't get it, so rotating away. Catches that fish off guard as Phantom goes down. Majestic picking up 5 eliminations now, 25 points. It'll be potentially a big game there. 19 remaining. We are watching Europe right now, and we're creeping closer to placement points. You'll see players kind of, apparently in there, another one caught off guard. Crix gets eliminated as Majestic picks up the 6th elimination. That Siphon keeping it topped off, looking for the rotation, and oh my gosh!
Come on, man.
This heavy snipe utility is so huge.
This is so good for Majestic. You can see every single time he's actually staying on the edge.
The replace from that player up top, too fast, went for the utility shot there. That heavy snipe trying to break the surface in one shot. It is lethal for it, but in situations where maybe they're paying attention, that's not going to pay off. North does pick up his. At this point, he still has the ability to stay basically away from any of this combat. Majestic down to 49 now as Nork is trapping himself in there, kind of a defensive layer with 4 players left. All of them rotating around yet another tree in these end zones here, Bala.
Yeah. He's going to find the opportunities. The baller's going to jump out, and he's going to go for the pressure all the way through. Majestic.
Absolute chaos as everybody's out at the same time.
Yeah, all at the same time. And now only 2 players. It's a 1v1. Majestic on low ground. 1 player above him. Majestic on 9 elims. This could be 10. This could be huge for him. Knocks him down with the edit. It's such a solid play, but Nork's actually going to come out on top. Gets a little bit too greedy with that edit. Sees an opportunity, but no.
Oh my gosh, that rocket. I had to pause for a second. I honestly thought that rocket was going to collide midair. Players will push towards the front of the zone because it gives them the opportunity to just watch rotations and take shots. Droban is doing exactly that at this moment. That AR paying off big. He is sitting on 4 rockets too.
I really like how he's not actually fighting for high ground. He's just making sure that nobody behind him is going to have high ground. He's going to continue on. Because he has that rift, he was making sure nobody was behind him. He's going to gatekeep, and then he's going to use the rift. He doesn't need to get height there. Those take a long time to tick, though. But that's going to be important.
It might be okay. K-Live going down.
The Siphon instead, solid. Ooh.
Oh!
What?
Viper HD, look out! Out of nowhere. AK lands right in front of him. That launch pad. It's like that. players that he did make contact with. One took the other one out.
Yeah, and one more going to the box. He's going to actually find Crash there, and the RPG takes out the other. So Droban now is going to get another one on the Vins. 8 elims now for him. 7 players remaining.
Ridiculous game for Droban. You have to realize, too, at this point, it's just top 3,000 picking up another one. 9 eliminations. Top 3,000 make their way through. Another shot. You knuckle down there, sitting on less than 10 HP. Potentially Droban is going to try and apply pressure, and he gets it. The RPG picking up another one. 4 players left. The bottom right corner of your screen has been the star of this match. It's Droban on 10 elims. Kylix 190 HP all the way up top. Totally out of rockets now. Raxo and Droban going in on each other down at the bottom. Droban down to almost no shots. Gets the elimination. He's down at the bottom. No builds.
No builds.
11 elims. If he can pick up enough materials, he can get that launch pad off and fly up top if there's an opportunity, but it might not happen. 62 HP, which means he's going to tick out first, but Kylix doesn't know. Kylix is applying
he's
pressure.
hunting.
He's pushing. He's hunting. And he gets it. Kylix with a victory royale. He didn't need to apply pressure, but it paid off. Oftentimes in situations like this end up being situational. Exactly that, because you have players like Pepper right here. They're waiting for a chance right here, almost going to go for it because the pressure is being applied from the right. Gets a couple tags there.
It's going to work.
Actually picks it up. Force goes down. But like I said, this is a situational elimination.
I'm just looking. This game is stacked.
This
Mongrel,
is absolutely ridiculous.
Boyer,
Airwalk,
Airwax. I mean, the names that you could just continue listing in there. Boyer takes out Yellow out the sky. This is very opportunistic, just like you said. Hey, they're flying. They can't shoot back. She has that boom bow as well there, finally.
This is a tough situation for anybody stacked in that building.
But you have to be careful if you're Boyer here, because the zone is going to start pushing you through. There's Pepper who goes down. We talked about him earlier. He does finally make his way over. And if he had to go over that left side, that would have been very uncomfortable for him, but he's going to just opt to go right over that player heavy snipes.
Play here, Boyer.
Oh my goodness.
Catches him. It's like a fly trap. Oh my gosh.
To have that reaction when the heavy snipe comes in.
Oh my God.
To just know that that's going to happen. Mongrel takes out Hupek. Man, Mongrel, every time I see him in a position like this is so scary for all these players. Look, he even takes an RPG shot in the middle of all that pressure on high ground. He has 2 of them, Lupa. I'm not sure why he has this.
Double rocket is the strat. Didn't you know that? Come on, baller. Get with the times, man. Mongrel literally thinking 5 steps ahead of everybody else at this point.
And another shot does not connect there. Does try. Did knock him all the way down. That player falls.
The fall damage down to 4. He's got 4 HP.
Oh,
catches Omer off guard.
The stink grenade, though. He needs to get out. Yes.
He's still in it. 3 builds left.
Going over the hill, though.
He's going to have to utilize other players' structure at this point, reloading those rockets. He's still sitting on 6 shots between the 2 of them.
Okay. It's not actually going over that hill. It's going to start going down. He actually needs to break a hole through so that he can continue his path down and get through cover. Yes, 2. Barely. 2 HP. Are you going to do this, Mongrel? No way. No way can you survive in this situation.
Jamming himself underneath the structure, he might actually, his head might have been poking through the floor. He's staying just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongrel literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody?
Are you kidding me?
Just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launch pad. He's going to launch pad off. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 13 eliminations. There's still 4 players left, including him. Add it down! No way! Are you doing this right now, Mongrel? No way! Top 3 situation now. Gonna get the time for the minis. Still needs to find 2 more. Not sure who he's fighting. It's Alec on high ground and then Zur. Mongrel took down every single player that we talked about earlier in the lobby. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zur's gonna go down in another one. Mongrel! Are you kidding me? There is no way you just did that. All right, see you, Lupo.
I gotta go. I'm out. For real, are you kidding?
I'm going to be exposed.
3 eliminations, 49 points. Maybe picking up the 50th point right there. Dynamic goes down. The shots midair. Dynamic was trying to get away.
Led to him being signed here from Gambit, but here Kubek's going into a box. He's going to take out Blacksu. I think it's Blacksu.
And not able to pull it off.
He might.
And touche. Touche, sir. Literally picking up that elimination. And a whole stockpile of ammunition now.
Yep. And he got the mats from that as well. He was at 70 builds. He got back up probably 50 builds total through there. Now he has to build up. We saw Axios before have such a strong performance in one of the early games that we tuned into.
Almost guarantee you we see him tomorrow.
Going for the rifts. No, he's actually going to opt to not take it, but somebody landed right next to him. What just happened?
Push. Yes. Gets the elimination. The siphon may potentially save him. We'll
No
see.
mats.
It's not going to be enough. And kids start at that point.
Hey,
you
man.
just throw it out to the outside. That's fine. That's still an excellent game. Placement points and elimination count, not too bad. Only 10 players, or actually potentially less at this point. Milan from Secret rotating your bottom left down there, playing the low ground warrior position.
Milan.
See if he realizes where his opponent is. Does actually, it looks like rotates around the outside, catches Milan with a shot, gets the siphon, and you got to feel real good about that. 9 rockets, maybe has to go for reload. We'll see here in a sec. Down with him, probably picks up all the materials and ammunition, anything that is being carried there. The shot.
High ground fight. It's going to go in the way of Toos. Nice play there. He's going to manage to take high ground, or hold high ground. Core Gaming going down to orange. Now it's a 1v1v1. All down to this as Toos goes way down low. Very fast as they're fighting. They're all fighting right now. One player goes all the way down, and Toos actually won it.
The only one left standing. The fall. Those are 2 low ground warriors. Flax and Bagfizz actually were the last 2 in ballers. All the way down to the bottom now. Camo looking for the shot through the surface, trying to take ownership of these little taps. Pushes the way in, catches Hunter's Hen. The 160 to the face there. Camo picks up the first elimination of this game, 54 points, which is fantastic. The quick edit down does get Zeno.
Did he just take out Ney as well? Camo. Right now, you are impressing me like crazy because you have no materials, or now you do with all those right there.
Quite a few, actually. 3 players left.
Though.
Everybody's in a pile together, and the spam. Just hold down left click and hope for it. 1,000 rounds of medium ammo is more than enough.
He seems to know something that we don't in terms of HP. He's going to jump into the box above you. Z-kicks, you got to cover that.
Ball has been watching.
I've been watching.
He's got that right there. Siberia 1, 2, 3. Another perfect example of knowing exactly where to station up when there's players rotating behind you from outside the zone. Does get pushed out if they're unaware that you have line of sight on that.
Yep, exactly, and that's how players are going to use it. Nice shot there, Siberia through the window with a quick edit. And on the flip side, the stinks can be used as well to keep people away from you. Nice shot, trying to get him through the cone. He actually coned himself by accident. He's going to continue through. His tunneling is absolutely insane, Wilco. Just the speed of it and editing through every single time, making sure he's safe from the front as well. Not necessarily the best use of materials, but that's what he's going to do. Solid play there, and the speed is just so impressive. Ameson's actually just got elimination with the stink grenade, just like you said. Oh, and could he get another one right now?
Yes. For another one. The ticks maybe still happening. Does have one left. Could use it to apply pressure underneath him. Does
this
looks
is
up
strong.
above.
Is he going to get the knockdown? No. Just barely misses the rocket into that critical point. Actually, no, the connection came down from Teddy onto Withor. So important to connect yourself from high ground on builds below you just because of that reason right now, but it's all exploding down on low ground. Ameson's in the center of attention. As Kumu goes down, is he going to be able to find more? He does go down. What is
Picking
this?
up multiple at the bottom down there. As these players, you were literally calling the players that are rotating in as Siberia is one hitting them with the pump.
With that infantry rifle, Siberia. Can he find another? Yes, he does. Now, 1v1v1. Here's some stink grenades as well going off. This player on low ground is going to try to force Siberia down, but that's not the player I want to go down.
Siberia, 1v1 situation. He's picked up so many eliminations towards the end of this game. I cannot believe how aware this player is playing right now. 79 HP. These minis are going to come in big right now. If he has an opportunity to get a second one off, it's going to even up the playing field just a little bit. Teddy, though, full HP, full shield. Did drop all the way down, only 2 floors above. Siberia's trying to climb. 1 elimination for Teddy. Could make it 2 in the Victor Royale here in just seconds. This is it. This is easy pickings for Siberia.
Come on, he's got to finish it.
Pace your shots, Siberia. That's all you have to do.
There's no way he survived regardless.
There it is. Teddy
finally
goes down. That was an easy shot from underneath.
Yeah, and there, showing a little bit of a dance as well. Got it.
At our European standings.
Yep.
No surprise, in my opinion, Bala Mongrel putting on
10 points ahead of everybody. Yeah.
It's crazy. And look at how tightly spread the rest of the leaderboard is from 77 to 71. You have a 6-point difference there to make it to top 10.
Yeah.
Like you said, 10 more points gets you to first is ridiculous.
Exactly. All the spread between the second and 10, not much, but then first, that's crazy for these semifinals because these guys aren't necessarily all in the same lobbies. There's a lot of people playing. In EU, these lobbies, there's so many people playing, so not even the top 20 here, the top 100, they're not always getting into the same lobbies as they do on the finals. So to have this spread is insane for Mongrel.
There's a reason that there are 8 qualifying spots for solos.